Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the Master Series. We're doing Master S6. This is the 911 GT1 Strassen version 97. We're at the Michelin Roadway, Atlanta for the full lap time attack. 1:27.700. I've just looked to the top right hand corner and seen the time, and it's not just 1 second ahead. It is 1 second ahead, but it's 1 second ahead of everybody. Steve. Good man. This may be called street version, but the model is based on a racing car. Yes, it is, and it's an absolute stunning racing car. So, 120, that's a great lap time, Steve. 1:27.700. Let's have a look. 1:27.700 gets us. Some people just squeezed right in, look. There, down to 22nd place. Rapid is there. Uncle June just outside again. As we go up the list. 28's in there. As gold always. Well done. Slippery Bandit's in. Red. Of course, love it. He's getting faster. Safadin said hello the other day. He actually registered onto Twitch. Said hello. Well done. Mr. Gran Turismo. Mr. Maguire. Fat Man. Sam in 7th. We got a little gap there till we get to Test Monkey. Then Ollie, who surprises me that he's an auto driver every time. And then Big Popper at the top. So, let's do the settings. They will be assist, traction control 1, default ABS. Everything else off. Controller settings, controller steering 5. Force feedback max torque 5, force feedback sensitivity 6. So, 1:27.700, that's where we've got to get to. Top 22 on our friends list. Let's make a start. By the way, the memberships, when they're gifted like that, are random. They go to the person who has got either the most or some of the most or whatever level of contribution on the channel at that time is. Oh, this is really quite drivable until I put my foot on the brakes. Oh la. Got to find where the control is here. Now we did this track a couple of weeks ago on a time trial. It doesn't like to turn. Christ. In a car that really turned well off the gas. Let's see how this goes. And as everybody knows, I haven't done any laps round here at all. I've got no times in on this. This is first time, first hit. Oh! Oh my lord. Try again. Braking early, I think. Looks to be the case with this one. We've just got TC on 1, so we just have to see how this goes. I'm already getting the feel for it. It delivers it nicely into that corner. Braking nice and early here. Let the car roll into that turn. There we go. Now the next thing is braking point for the end of the straight, really. Those last couple of time trials have really helped with this one. Getting to know where the circuit is. So by that I'm going to guess the braking point is the big red sign on the right hand side. I'm guessing. There. And as we discovered last time, you can really rob huge chunks of time across that. And then we've just got to delay the entry into this corner. Get the power down, see where we are. No, you're joking. Oh! 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 First time out for gold would have been awesome, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Oh. Oh. I don't, do I want to watch it? Let's see where we can improve then. So coming across the start finish line, I actually let it slide a little bit. I probably shouldn't have. Coming down here, I brake nice and early, just before the sign on the left, but it actually activated much later. I could have let the car flow a bit more. I can molest the line a bit, okay. At the end, okay, we'll try that. I tried to leave it a bit wider to straighten it up, but coming through there I can probably cheat that a bit more. I was probably a bit cautious into here. I reckon I could slam the gears a bit more, can't I? Yeah, I've lost a bit of time round there as well. I've got to find another 2 seconds round here. 2 more seconds, but for a first hit, I don't think that's bad. So the breaking point for the end of here, I genuinely think, is probably a little bit longer. I went for the red sign. I was on the red sign as well, wasn't I? And I can probably attack that a little bit more. It's worth the watch though, I think. Worth the watch. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Let's get stuck in. 7:01, I mean... Oh. We've got a ghost, so... Let's do it. Those 2 ghosts should be so close together. Ooh, let it slide. Again, really cautious, really cautious. Gonna brake on that ghost. On that ghost? On that shadow. Wide on that apex. We let it go into the old VTEC then, even though this Porsche doesn't have VTEC. We'll let it go blue for a quick flash, and then we're going to try and brake just a smidgen later. Gear slam just a little bit. Oh, lost the back end. But we know we're good within this, don't we? Because we've got a second to the ghost, so there we go. Took half a second out of it. Relatively straightforward, relatively simple. Can still rob all that stuff we talked about. But there we go. Relatively decent. Should we keep going? We'll see where we can get to. See if we can push and shove a little bit. Feel like I'm behind where I was. I don't feel like I'm on top because the ghost is pushing away, but I reckon the demo ghost is no longer present. Seems I've developed some throttle control because I was able to bounce the throttle and bring that rear end back in a little bit then. We've lost miles. We've lost miles on the Ghost. That Ghost is well over a second ahead. Gonna gear slam on the start of the shadows. I reckon I can dance that in a load more. I reckon if I can just make the car slide through the back there. There's an improvement. We just sneaked it in. Top of route. We'll keep going. Are you? 125. Oh yeah, I've got to pull a 25. Cheers, Tom. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. That's me top 10 then. Happy days. Hunting for that perfect time. No disappointment at all. Everything is good. We're learning. Lost it that time because I counter steered. I'm not going to let it have the beans. Look how much he's pulling away. He's doing it again. Coming out of that corner is where I'm losing the time. Maybe it's not second gear. Well, it's an improvement. It's getting there. Yeah. I need another second. I know it's there. I 100% know it's there. Fifth gear. I can brake much later here, and I want it to be fourth gear through the corner. That was just too wide. The Ghosts are swapping places up there. Missed the apex. Damn. Come on, boy. Do your thing with the gear changes. Come on. Abused. $26.5. Come on. You know, that's the great thing about these weekly challenges. If you can do them with cars you've not used before, or set up cars you've already owned that you've not used before, and actually get them used, because that's the one thing I'm liking to do with these grind series I'm doing, is trying to utilise cars I've not used. I'd never used the historic cars before I did the Le Mans series. Well, that's not entirely true, but I had used them, but not not with any passion, not with any sort of intention. I'd done a couple of laps around Monza in them because one was in a time trial, but hadn't used them in anger at all. There's a 33. I think that's 0.2 better than I've done with them in the past. Now, why did the back end spin up then in second gear? That was really bizarre. Maybe I should have short shifted to third. I seem to be losing that time on the Ghost again. Didn't quite rob as much as I could have. There's another improvement. That's Gran and Gear. Get in there. We're what, 0.6 away now. Half a second in reality. 0.6 if we want to go good. That should be number 2. It is by half a second, which is really, really quite good. Now we've got to push on, and this is where we find that half second. I think that half second is in that bottom 90 there. But if we don't just want to beat Steve, do we? And that's easy to say. We've been doing this 50 minutes. Let's see if we can push on. Has anybody changed the time? I don't think anybody's pushed up tonight. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Always feel like I've got a little bit more feeling in the car after in that first lap. It's a shame to lose it. Let's go again. Come on. Fourth gear in is not working. .8 miles done. I'm going to go third again. Back to fourth though and drive it out the corner in fourth. Third gear, slow the car down then. .336. Opposite. Don't run the car too far to the left, Jimbo. Come on. Follow the Ghost, not your Ghost. Now we're going to try and rob a bit off the first corner. Missed it. Ooh, 2/10 gone. Happy days. We know where the gap is. Is Az doing this? Did I miss Az's improvement? Az is up to third. Superb, mate. Az is up to third. Well done. You can play with fourth. We talked about fourth the last time we did with the test. You come out of that first 90 up to fourth and then double change down to second. But I think it's third. We did discuss that last time and we make it work, didn't we? Az, you're doing well, mate. You're doing superb. Look at that. 126.7. You're up there, buddy. Come on. Play the game, guys. Don't be frightened. Yes, we want to know what you had to do, Az. We want to know. Is it a full rig, Az, or is it just the seat to go on part of the rig? Because I know you just had the steering wheel set up, didn't you, that you pull into the couch? Or your Shackleton's high seat chair or whatever it is you use. .33 is damn good for 33.6. Okay. We're not gonna try and do anything smart. We're just gonna try and get it to the finish line. We know we weren't as quick through the initial. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's close. Are we gonna talk through the lap first? Then we'll go and look at the leaderboard. So, we know we've got mistakes, so this can be bettered. As we're coming through the line, we change up to 5th, and we kind of skip here a little bit. But we then get through the line. We're braking from 5th down to 3rd. Then back up to 4th into turn 1. Yeah, we slowed down a little bit too much, didn't we? And then we had a little bit of a run wide. 4th, down to 3rd, across the apex. I think there was some second involved there. Yeah, there was a bit messy there, wasn't it? Look how messy that was. We don't get the line right through the S's at all, but down to 3rd gear. We seem to get good traction going up the hill. No slip to the left or right. And we came through this with a 33.6. We know we've done a 5. We braked into here. We got this absolutely beautiful 3rd, back up to 4th. Then we did an early change down 3rd, 2nd, into the apex 3rd gear. And we got a good run out here. A little bit of a slip, but we were closer to the ghost. Closer to the ghost. And then we're charging up the hill. And at this point, the critical bit was thinking, let's get the S's right. Let's get the right. So we're looking for the breaking point. We know it's the second shadow there. We just touched the grass a little bit. We didn't cut as much of the first S as we could. We got it into 3rd gear. We drove it a little bit of slip, which we had to correct, but the power went down. Up to 4th early. Cut the corner, lifted, back on the throttle. Really abused the curb. A 125.889. And we made it by over a 10th. Now that was blooming good, Steve. I think there's more, and I don't want to say that with a big head. There's time. I've not looked at how mental we've got to go. A 24.3. There's 1.5 seconds to go. It's just mental. Just mental. Wow. But there's more. So well done, Steve. Thank you guys for the support. Let's crack on. It's seat and frame. Nice. Nice. Right, let's... I was all down, wasn't I? 10th at the start, maybe 2 tenths at... Maybe 2 tenths at the timing gate up before the 290s. Hit your face. The car's sliding around a bit, but I'm keeping it there. The 33.6 is a great start for where we're at. We used all the curb. Now if we can just bust a little bit out across that apex, the first entrance to the chicane. Oh, we're a bit fast. That's exactly the same time, I think, as I got last time. Exactly the same time. Ooh. I want to go fourth, just coming under the bridge. You know, as we go over the crest, underneath the bridge, just there, that's where I want to go fourth gear, just like the Ghost does. I've been letting the car bounce on the revs. .33.6. We're getting that really quite regular, but we've not hit the 5 that we know we can hit. Now that felt like a really, really smooth double 90. Really, really smooth double 90. I'm just gonna try and break a fraction earlier here again. Let's see if I can really claw that apex. Oh yes! Oh, and that wasn't our fastest entrance. So the 25.778 is there. There it is. There's another tenth and a bit gone. Let's have a look, see if anybody else has improved. And there we go. Az has improved even further at 26.090. He's there and thereabouts. That's decent, boys. That's really, really good. I want a 6 now, and then I want a 5. Can't remember if you got to the line without lifting. Good goal for sure if you want to... Yeah, I do. I think I've seen a couple of extra bits. So, let's keep pushing. Let's keep trucking. Let's keep moving. Oh. I think there's a big one hiding away just in the bushes, just off the edge of the track here that we could actually snaffle up. Oh, the back end just tweaked on me there. There's the 4 again. Confidence, kid. Confidence. Come on. No tweak at all from the back end that time. None whatsoever. Let's see if we can get this right. We messed it up last time. Brake early. Oh yeah, beauty. Oh yes. There's more. I hate to say it, folks, but there's more. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's... And that's me absolutely chuffed to bits. Chuffed to bits. A 25 560 is nothing in comparison to what these boys are doing. I'm 1.2 seconds away, but I'm happy to be where I am, and I'm happy to leave that where it is at 11 o'clock at night. Really happy to leave that where it is. Massive thank you to Steve for your assistance with that one. I know you're giving me a pep talk, but with that, folks, really happy with that. Really happy. And as you're doing everything you need to do, buddy, maybe you should start your own YouTube channel and tell us how you do it. Thank you, Big Matt. Thank you, Rusk. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Wilkie. Thank you, Scampy. I think we're going to leave that there. I think I want to save that replay. Here it is. I'm properly happy with that. Really happy with that. And that might have to be a different style of video if I can't find a way to recover that. We get 30 grand for that. 30 grand. I have to earn some credits, aren't I? We're a bit low in the bank account. Oh no, Chipotle. 1 hour to do this bad boy. I'm just going to click the save button, which I didn't do last time.